Okay, let us move to the next stages of NLP, that is lexical analysis, the fourth stage. Okay, what is lexical analysis? Lexical analysis is obtaining the properties of word. So based on the word, what is the property that we can imagine? So for example, you have here dog. Okay, so if you imagine a dog, okay, you can easily bring an image of dog, right? And its properties like four-leg, carnivore, and animates. But then these properties is also matched with another animals like lion. Okay, next is semantic analysis. Semantic analysis is concerned with the meaning of language. Okay, in semantic analysis, the first step in any semantic processing is to look up the individual word in the dictionary and extract their meaning. For example, the sentence "you have a colorless green idea." Okay, would reject it as semantically because colorless and green does not make sense. How does colorless can be related to green? Because green is a color, right? Next is discourse integration. Discourse integration is the meaning of any sentence depend upon the meaning of the sentence just before it. Okay. So for example, here you have two sentences here, sentence number 1 and sentence number 2. Sentence number 2 must depends on sentence number 1, and the meaning of sentence number 2 is depending on sentence number 1. And if this sentence is exists without this sentence, meaning it won't have any meaning. We don't know what is the meaning. Okay. So for example, in sentence 1, we have Bill had a red balloon. Okay, John wanted it. So meaning that it here mean red balloon here. Okay. Then the last stage of sentiment analysis is the last stage of natural processing language NLP, natural language processing, is pragmatic analysis, where it is actually understanding the text and dialogue, and it derives the knowledge from external common sense information. So this is quite hard for computer to understand because it is based on the external common sense. So for example, you have a sentence here: do you know what time is it? Okay, do you know what time is it? It is does not mean the speaker asking you the time, but it is actually the external common sense information means um, what we should understand what to do. Okay, when somebody asks, do you know what time is it? It is talking about we need to know. Okay, what do we have to do? Okay. Next is talking about the ambiguity in NLP. So ambiguity is something that can be referred as the ability of having more than one meaning, okay, and being understood in more than one way. So sometimes one sentence or one word can be understood into more than one way. So natural languages are always ambiguous. So computers are not able to understand the language the way that people do, okay. Natural language processing (NLP) is concerned with the development of computational model of aspect of human language processing. So meaning that NLP need to consider how the human think or how the human adapt the language. So it need to teach the computer to understand or doing the computational model to imitate how the human language processing. Okay, ambiguity can occur in various level of NLP. So ambiguity can be occur in lexical level, syntactic level, semantic, and pragmatic level that we have discussed before. So in ambiguity as well, if an expression or a word, okay, if an expression, word, phrase, or sentence has more than one interpretation, so we can call it as ambiguous. So for example, we can consider the sentence, the chicken is ready to eat. Again, this is the sentence that we have been given. So what about the interpretation of this sentence? We can have more than one interpretation. So for example, the first interpretation should be the chicken, the bird is ready to be fed. Okay, so meaning we are ready to give the chicken their food, right? Or there's another interpretation that is the chicken, okay, chicken here represent the food, okay, that has been cooked, is ready to be eaten by the human. Okay, then the second example would be there was not a single man at the party. Okay, so the interpretation here can be lack of bachelor at the party. Okay, so meaning that from there was not a single man at the party, there was not a single man at the party, meaning that lack of bachelor at the party, or okay, lack of men altogether, so meaning that single man here representing altogether. Okay, so that would be the ambiguity of NLP. NLP is something that is very hard, a very hard research area, because giving or teaching the computers to understand the way human understand the language is very difficult. Okay, so that's it for chapter natural language processing. So if you do have any question, you may ask me inside the WhatsApp group, or you can PM me, but then please bear in your mind those exercise or those example that I have discussed before should be one of the question in your final assessment. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye. Assalamualaikum.